Hello and welcome to the very next episode of College Crusaders. If you like what you hear, please consider subscribing. We release episodes often, and we would love to have you as an audience. I'm Roland, and I'll be the DM for our brave band of adventurers. We'll be playing by Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition Advanced Rules, with minor tweaking. So grab your torch and your 10-foot pole, and prepare to embark on the journey that is College Crusaders. Hello and welcome back. Where we left off, you guys were in the dungeon, but over your downtime between the two sessions, you have traveled back to the tavern. JS has gone and collected a few items from the dead organisms outside the entrance of the dungeon, and Aster has gone off on her own adventure. If you would please explain to the rest of the party what you have discovered over your own adventure.
So basically, I went and found another cave and found a dead dude.
Can I collect his bones?
I don't think you want his bones. The guards couldn't even identify him when I brought him back from the bounty to collect my money.
Oh, bones intact.
Some?
Some.
Very few.
Very few. But some. Oh, dang it, now I should have brought back that box of fingers for him. I'm sad I didn't.
Okay, you're going to have to start at the beginning.
Anyways, so I went to the tavern and I found a bounty on the back wall, and I went and to this cave, found this dead pirate. I did not kill him. He was already dead when I got there.
Okay, you're going to have to explain a pirate inland.
I don't know how. I don't know how to explain the pirate inward. You didn't even really explain it to me.
Okay, so there was a pirate that had been escaping from the coast. He's currently inland, and last he was seen, he had a cart that he had added so many planks of wood to it in the shape of a ship with wheels on the bottom, and then tied it to two horses. On the horses, he had tied two actual shark fins to their heads to make them have like shark fins on top of their heads, pulling his ship. Which she now owns.
Yes.
She took the shark fins off the horses.
Yeah. It was hurting them. It was tied too tight. So it was actually hurting them. No!
Use glue.
Anyways, please continue with your story.
Anyways, I get back to the town with the dead body in the back of the cart and all of his loot after seeing his mangled face. The guards couldn't identify him based off the bounty. I collect my money, and then he had a scroll in his hand. I look at the scroll, and this is the photo I was shown.
You can show it to the camera too if you want.
Yeah, this is the photo I was shown. You have already seen this photo. I don't know if it's in camera view or not.
It is.
Cool.
There you go.
That's the photo I was shown. So now, yeah, that's there. I did get quite a bit of golden loot though, so that was very
Yes. In fact, do you want to keep that secret, or do you want to tell them how much you got of what?
I got 2,000 silver, 15 gems, 2 of those were diamonds, and then 1,500 gold.
Yeah, so she made a pretty penny.
You caught up to me.
No, that was just from the pirate. I didn't even say the bounty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you're past me. That's
Oh.
not cool.
I know
Yeah.
you're both richer than me now.
So anyway, with that, she gets back. You guys have been enjoying your time around the place. Deciding you'll get around to the dungeon when you get around to it. She now has a cart with quite a few horses and treasure on it. And you guys decide that maybe it's about time to get back to work.
Did we decide this or did you decide this?
You decided this.
Okay.
I made you decide this.
Please don't hit us with your cane.
I'll think about it.
I think
I would like to contact the...
It's the shusher.
Is that copyright?
Only if you... As long as you just refer to it. Like if I actually played the home movie on YouTube, that's different. But
Okay.
just referencing it, that's fine.
I would like to go back to the blacksmith.
Okay. Garrick's Forge. It's open almost as always. You head over and you see him. He's not working any metal at the moment, but you do see him oiling a few weapons, keeping them in nice condition.
Greetings.
Ah, hello. Greetings, friend.
Uh,
How does your expedition go?
we have yet to leave. But we'll be heading on away very soon.
I see. Getting your stuff in order.
Yes. I have a last minute request I would like to see if you can make me.
Very well. What's your request?
It's not a blade. I'm curious of a mask of sorts.
A mask.
Yes.
You looking for an armored mask, like a helmet, or?
Sorta?
Well, do you have a diagram of what you'd like, or a description?
Gavin, where were those bodies?
I reckon I'm either dragging them behind me or they're still sitting by the gate where I neatly took what I needed.
You neatly
Neatly.
The poor guards are just sitting there watching you carve into these things.
Oh, they almost threw up just looking at the mangled body, so they're probably dying now.
Do you happen to have one of the skulls?
What do you
Most
reckon?
of these things were not humanoid. There was one thing that kind of resembled a goblin, just hairy. But other than that, these things were very, very alien.
So the
To-
guards weren't humanoid at all?
Oh, the guards were, but none of the guards died.
Do you just need like the skull as a reference?
Yes.
Okay, can I have it back?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's already got a
just,
skull.
Yeah, I have the skull. I just like take the...
He just takes out 7 pristine skulls.
I casually just like take the flail off my
Oh,
back.
the flail,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I referenced this in our first video. He draws from his backpack what looks like a spinal cord with a skull on the end of it. The end of the spinal cord has been wrapped in leather to make a good handle. It appears it hasn't been used yet, but he seems to have the intent of using it as a flail.
So you see the skull and whatever that thing is?
He's just kind of standing there staring at it for a few moments.
What? I can't use metal. I'm a wizard.
You're a hazard.
Yeah, that has it,
And
Harry.
you're not?
No, I'm not.
Yes, when you were invited to wizarding school, a giant crashed through your door and said, "You're a hazard, Harry." Anyway.
How'd you know that?
Okay. So, after he gets over for a second, you want me to make you a steel skull?
Yes, one that can be fitted over my head.
Ah, I see, I see. Going for the intimidation route, I guess.
Yes.
Very well. Being that this is more than just making armor, it's sculpting and really a work of art in and of itself, it will be a bit more expensive than a helmet.
I'm willing to pay the extra.
Alright, let me get some dimensions of your head real quick and I'll see if I can get one custom made. Can't exactly tell exactly how much it will cost at the moment, but I can give you an estimate. Probably around 200 gold.
Alright, I can do that.
Alright. He walks over, he takes a piece of leather that has markings on it every so often, and he wraps it around your head, and then he wraps it from the bottom to the top, and then he measures how far out from your face your nose goes, and everything like that. And eventually, he writes all this down and says, well, it should be done in about a week.
Alright. Appreciate it.
Of course. And, Godspeed to you and good luck.
Nice to you.
He turns back and he finishes oiling the sword. You see him immediately get started looking at the thing and start sketching out a diagram for it. Hey, yes, can I keep the, whatever that is, for reference?
Do you have another skull you could give
You
it?
do have another skull.
I'll hand him the other skull.
Okay.
Figures.
You have 2 of them!
Oh, yes. At least. I put the blade back on my back and start walking away.
Alright, I kind of walk
Oh,
over
I guess
to
I
him.
walk towards him to give him the skull
I
first.
kind of walk over to him and go, he's a little bit mental.
Bit mental, that one.
Just
He's defined himself.
Just a wee.
Alright, and with that strange encounter out of the way, what are you doing?
I suppose we should probably go to the mines.
Yes.
The mines!
Towards the mines.
Yeah.
Maybe towards the back of a building down the alleyway first, because I didn't tell them another thing that I found, but I would rather show it to them because I'm not touching it. I
Okay.
would like to rather not touch it.
Alright, you take them.
Alright, I'm gonna pull a cloak wrapped bag out of my backpack and slowly open it up, very carefully as to not touch it. There is a sapphire-like diamond in this bag, and I'm not gonna touch it, and I recommend not touching it. I
Yes,
don't know what
there
it
is a very large sapphire inside of this bag, along with an assortment of other polished stones. The stones themselves don't seem to be in much value. They're pretty because they've been polished, but they're not really rare gemstones, except for the sapphire, which is about the size of a fist.
I was hoping for something useful.
It also, upon closer inspection, near one side of it, now the thing is carved into the shape of almost a ball. And on one side of it, you do see, looks like a bit of a line protruding from the sapphire, from the top to the bottom. It almost looks like a eye, or like a snake eye, or something like that.
I just stare intently at it.
Give me a constitution check.
Do I know anything about this den?
Give me a lore check, that's a d6, and what'd you roll?
4.
4.
Yeah.
17? You blink first.
Wait a second. Are you suggesting it blinks?
I would have loved that. I wish I rolled higher.
Did you roll a d20 or did you roll?
I rolled a
3?
Yeah.
You can roll it twice. I forget this one. You've heard of some other ones. You have heard of a diamond in the same shape, known as Icewind's Eye. That one belonged to a great white dragon that lives up in the Icewind Dale, which is very far north. But this definitely isn't that. That one was made out of clear diamond. You don't know what this is.
I reckon it's a rather large rock.
2.
Ooh.
Oh, we didn't do the dice.
Oh, the dungeon die. Yes. All right.
I don't
Does
have
anybody
a
have an
spare
extra d20? Because
I have an extra
I have
D20,
the
yes.
D20.
you have the d20.
Yes. Yes.
Is that the one I gave to you at the camp?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Where did there was a candy jar? Oh, it's over by your right side. It's over by your right side. There we go. This won't be loud at all.
No.
It's very loud.
There you go. Is that in camera view? Put it on this thing so they don't know where we are.
But
Because they
if we
haven't seen
open
that
that
before.
up,
Oh, that's a good point. Who cares?
Because they haven't
Raid
seen
the
that
college.
before. Because they haven't
Come
seen
join
that
us.
before.
That's a good point. They've probably seen it a lot before. I forgot about that thing.
yeah.
They can just come join us.
Anyways, scan
Yeah,
the QR
come
code.
with us.
Join.
We're,
Join
def-
Yeah, there's the QR code.
we're definitely sponsored.
Yes.
Totally sponsored by the college.
We could get in trouble for that. We're not sponsored.
If
But if
you
you wish
can't
to sponsor
sense-
us, please do.
Yes, if you wish to sponsor us, please do. Be very appreciative of it.
At least 2 of us in this room are enrolled here.
Okay, so you rolled a 2 on your lore. You do recognize this gem on second thought. It is one of 5. One of them being Icewind's eye. This is Strix's eye. This one belongs to a blue dragon, or belonged to a blue dragon, that lived out in the, what was it called?
Yeah,
Sorry.
fix your grammar.
The Sand Sea. It's a very large desert off to the, off to the west of where you are. Another one of the great blue dragons. Greatest one that you know the name of. You do know that there is a red one of ruby. You know that there is a black one of obsidian. There is a green one of emerald. And those are the only other three ones like this. You guesstimate this thing to be worth a very pretty penny. However, don't go near the Sand Sea, because you do know of a blue dragon that would very much like this back.
Would we not want to give it back?
Just like picks it up and runs to the Sand Sea.
Well, you do know out of all the chromatic dragons, blue dragons are the most reasonable ones, but they're still not very reasonable.
Still a dragon.
Right.
So even if I went and said, hey, I found your eye. Here, you can have it back. They would still be like, oh, cool, thanks.
They might let you live, or it might let you live so long as you become its slave or something like that.
Is that why you're wearing a blue dragon shirt?
Oh, hey, would you look at that?
Lovely.
Secretly, the blue dragon was the DM all along.
There's no foreshadowing.
Totally.
Which, by the way, have you been keeping up with the shorts we've been releasing?
For shorts.
Yes and no.
There's a bit of foreshadowing in those too.
I hate you
Anyways,
so much.
I'm gonna have to go
Let's
watch
just
those.
go to YouTube real quick.
I have been planning this since we ended Flying a Web, but I planned for it to come after Heir to the Throne. So, being that we kind of cut Heir to the Throne short, I didn't have much time to put everything out there, but there is quite a few things out there if you go back and search for stuff.
I'm glad I'm the filter of it. So I'm forced to see it.
Anyways, alright. You are all currently standing behind the ship-like wagon, looking into this leather bag with an assortment of nice stones and a really big sapphire.
I challenge you to another staring contest.
Give me a constitution check.
Wait, that's,
You can use the dungeon die
and
if
that's
you
a
want.
D8.
So
I'm
is
gonna
this thing
quickly put the sapphire away.
13.
is this thing safe to touch?
From what you know, it's not magical. 13, you blink first.
Oh.
You rolled an 11.
I'm gonna quickly put it away.
Okay, you put it away. It is probably a good idea to not let it get out that you have one of these things. Being how rare it is, and it's a giant sapphire, you're likely to be considered collateral damage for any thief wanting to get to it.
Okay. So keep
Sounds
it.
fun. More knives.
Anyways.
You are the collateral damage.
I just look at you like.
I think it'd be great if a thief tries to walk up to the encampment and it's on your shift and you're just sitting in the dark watching like new weapons. And the thief just looks over like, what?
You have strong bones.
My precious.
I give him a glass of milk. Drink this for me.
Alright, anyways, let's get this show on the road.
Alright.
So you begin to head back towards the dungeon unless there's anything else you want to do before you head down. Alright, where you left off,
Nothing's the
you
guards
were
allowed.
right here. But currently you, oh yeah, move that out of the way so they can see that. But you are right here at the moment.
Okay.
If you want, here I can.
Where shall we go? We don't have our leader.
Oh no. You'll have to think for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, that works. You're not going to need that.
No,
Okay.
I have more.
Anyways,
Do we have light?
do any of you have torches?
I do
Yes.
I have whatever my dark vision allows for.
Dark vision only allows you to see heat.
Yeah, I think
So-
Okay, yeah. I see the stone cold walls.
Yeah, you do see cold walls going forward a bit.
You're the elf, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm also no, so I also have dark vision.
Yeah. You both see in the far back what looks like a very small blotch of heat on the floor up against the wall.
Do half elves have?
What?
Half elves do, but it doesn't go as far as normal elves do. So like normal elves can see 30 feet, you can only see 15.
Is this blotch so far away that I can't make out the general shape of it, or?
You can't really make out general shapes of anything when using infravision.
Oh.
You can just see the heat.
So I can't see it?
No, it's too far away for you.
I'm gonna light up a torch, so I have 8 torches left.
All right.
Yeah, I just.
Two of you give me a Constitution save. Give me a half elf. Give me a Constitution save with advantage.
Is that D20?
Yep. You just instantly went from using
Hey, nat
infravision
20.
to
Oh,
torchlight. That's 20. Sweet.
I don't know
you're
which
good.
one that landed on.
Let me see. Reroll it. Outside of the bag.
Probably a good idea. 19.
19. You're good.
5.
With advantage.
Oh no. 5.
Oh wait, no, I have +1. Wait.
So 20.
Did you
Okay.
say
I
Constitution?
have a 22.
So both of you,
Yes,
you were a bit surprised by this. You weren't. You
A
were
warning would
trying
be
to
nice.
focus really carefully, trying to make out that blotch of heat. When all of a sudden a giant ball of heat just appears on your left side. Thankfully, you're able to close your eyes in time and slowly adjust to it. You are blinded by this heat source. Right? It should go, like, you can see, you're not completely blinded now, but there is a big, like, spot in the center of your vision.
It's a little purple
You
dot
estimate it'll be
just
gone
follows the
maybe
visual.
5 minutes.
Probably should have
I'm
warned
gonna
you.
close my
Sorry.
eyes. Adjust my vision.
I look over to you glaring just for a moment. Just,
You two are fine.
oh.
Okay. The torchlight extends for about 15 feet. It goes and it shows you this intersection right here. And you can see what was making that little splot of heat. There seems to be a small little white mouse crawling along the side of the walls, chewing on something.
No good weapons to make of that.
What's that down there?
It's a tiny mouse. You'll be okay.
Yummy.
Ew.
Dirty things.
All right, what you doing?
It glares.
I don't
at
want to
me.
have to ask that question like every 3 minutes.
Well, you technically don't have to, but can we say the story will progress if you don't?
I ain't doing that until my vision is clear.
All right, who is the leader of this group? Let's have a quick vote. What's your name, Soko?
Silco.
Silco. All in favor for Silco, raise your hand. Got 1 vote for Silco.
He can't see at the moment. So.
All in favor for Aster, raise your hand. 1 vote for Aster. All in favor for Giz.
I will say you spelled my name wrong in the credits.
Yeah, I spelled his name wrong too. I'll fix it in this video. All in favor for Jess.
JS.
Jess.
The
Jess.
the collateral damage.
The collateral damage. All in favor for collateral damage.
I'd be the best leader, right?
Oh, 2 votes. All in favor for Jess, raise your hand. Okay, so it's tied between you two. Give me a d20 roll. You just didn't vote for anybody.
I don't like voting.
7.
8.
You
I like to see what
commie.
chaos is brought forth.
What'd you roll?
8.
What'd you roll?
7.
7. Okay, your leader, Silco.
Currently cannot see.
The blind leading the blind. Or not.
What are you? Here, I need guidance.
I just like.
You can see, it's just hard to see far away or focus. You have this, it's kind of like when you look at the sun for a little bit and then look around, there's just like this spot in your vision.
Can I close my eyes to kind of like help readjust?
You close your eyes and the spot gets brighter.
Okay.
That's not how that works.
Look at the light for a second. Look at me. Close your eyes.
I don't see a spot
That's not
at
how
all.
that works.
Well, one of the
And
lights.
I guess I'm
right
just
now.
weird.
And my eyes are always, what's the word?
Spotty.
No.
Weird. Crossed.
What's it called when you look in the
You
darkness?
can still see
and
the
they,
lights.
Oh, they're always dilated.
Yes. They are always, no matter what.
Good gravy, they are.
And then when it gets to dark, they dilate more.
So you can see really well in the dark.
No, I can't.
Oh. What? That makes no
I have
sense.
snow vision.
Anyways, we can talk about that.
No. That sucks.
Okay,
Alright, what we
leader.
doing?
I can see the worst when I'm driving.
What are you doing, leader?
I'm not
I
kidding.
need to go see what that mouse has.
Alright, you walk over to the other side. You're directed just to where it is. You walk up to the intersection, because somebody moved the the D4. Walk up to the intersection, and upon closer inspection, the mouse is chewing on what looks like the back half of a giant centipede.
Lovely.
Does it have any buttons?
The centipede?
I reckon it wouldn't, but I'm just gonna ask anyway.
It doesn't. It has an exoskeleton.
Does
But
the exoskeleton degrade?
what?
Does the exoskeleton degrade easily?
I mean, depends on the
Anyway,
conditions.
we're going this way.
I just like grab one of the. Does centipedes have scales? I don't know what's that called. I just like grab it.
The chitin, the
Yeah.
exoskeleton.
It would make a nice shield. How big is it?
Not chitin. The centipede. It looks like normally it would be about 3 feet long. This thing's about 1.5 feet.
That's not scary.
We can make plate armor out of it.
No,
Or,
not this one.
Well, part of some.
Okay, it would take a long time. I'd probably make scale mail.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I was going for. Yes.
You'd sell it.
Anyways, so leader, which way are you going?
Wasn't there sounds?
There are sounds
right.
coming from this room.
Yes, with the blood splotches.
Is that the
The Kool-Aid.
bug sounds?
Yes.
What
Or
was
jizz.
what was to the right?
This way?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. You haven't traveled down there.
I thought we did.
You traveled down here.
So what was down there?
Halls.
Just a bunch of hallways.
You haven't traveled past where you see on the map.
Let's go to the right.
I will say,
This way?
Yes.
I will say, you make great use of my name though.
Of what?
My name. But
Oh.
you make great use of it. It
I'm
is-
not taking it in vain.
Oh no, it's for taking its definition quite well.
Jeez.
Yeah, you dropped that.
Okay. Trying to figure out which tile that was. Nope.
Baby tile.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
You should have
One
those,
moment,
you should have
please.
those more organized.
Uno momento,
In the
por
meantime-
favor. A loot! Who looted that? Hold up, I gotta pull up the map. I'll try to cut out this silence in the video.
Yeah.
Just put crickets.
So go ahead and say everybody's name. Why not? If you need a bathroom break, go ahead.
Don't question me.
Sure,
Hey,
why not? You told me.
play
so I'm
the
gonna be
bluegrass
back.
thing.
I don't have it.
I have it.
Do it.
That's considered a cover. It's it's not copyrighted.
Definitely.
Where's my messages? There's my messages. They'll cut to this part and then.
Okay. Somebody needs to make a full cover of that.
Huh?
Somebody needs to make that a full cover.
The game has been lost.
To all of our viewers, you all just lost the game.
The game. You okay?
I wish I had hair ties.
What?
What'd you say?
I said I wish I had hair ties.
Oh.
I heard fairy rhymes.
Hair ties. I have long hair.
I have no memory of this place.
I did too. Ish.
Wait a minute. Should have numbered these.
Yeah, you should have.
Actually, he's got the longest hair.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes. When it's wet, it comes down to here. Yes.
The joys of curls.
There we go.
It makes for a great like toboggan.
I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
You trying to grow sideburns or something?
Huh?
Trying to grow sideburns?
That's just how my hair is. Yeah, I leave it.
Mine goes to the here. My hair's so curly, it's absurd.
There we go.
I
Just
need to get it cut.
straighten it out. That hurts actually. Yeah. There's so many tangles in my hair. That's.
Hey, we're still live on Twitch. Let's watch some YouTube shorts.
So, I've cut my hair since, like, fencing and stuff, so
I haven't.
I've noticed.
My hair was last cut like I don't know, like half a year before fencing.
You were there a while. You were there a while before I joined, weren't you?
We welcome your return.
Where are the
back.
where are the things? Where are the hints?
Oh.
How far do I have to scroll? Oh, we really don't have that many shorts.
Start with the most recent one and go back. Oh, I'll give you 1 minute to find it.
There's your change.
For what?
The swords. I forgot about it.
Convenience fee.
No.
Okay.
It's not inconvenience.
Slip it in your banjo bag.
Don't.
But whatever it is, unites us farther and deeper than any homebrew rule or newfangled edition can. This urge for construction pulses deep within us and unites us all together into the world's greatest form.
Did you see it?
Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
I'll give you a hint. It's not in what I say.
It's in the images.
It's in what you see.
Do. Oh, good lord.
Which one was that? I was not paying
The
attention.
most recent one was the Dice Towers.
Oh.
Why don't you watch it one more time?
I saw
Yeah.
a Dice Tower the other day.
The
It was like a
comments,
skull.
too.
TRPG.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look in the comments.
It's the second image, isn't it?
I'll take the S and no.
Yep. It's the second image.
You should see my comments on the Cobalt one.
Anyways. Hello and welcome back. Sorry for that quick cut. Yeah, so
I hate all of you.
come up through the
Not
hall.
viewers.
Yes, we love our viewers. We just don't trust you. You come up to the door.
I just used my dagger.
Excuse me.
You have been excused.
Thank you.
If you-
And it is another wooden door like the first one that has been hastily pinned into the wall with iron pitons. That's also known as an iron spike. You do hear nothing.
I put my ear against the door and listen more.
Give me a d6 roll.
Joys.
Or you have a part. You're part thief, right?
Mhm.
Give me a D100 to listen at doors.
Oh no. Somewhere.
Need a D100?
I got it.
I was just thinking about making like a really
4.
big dice.
4.
Like this big with 100.
You hear everything.
Oh.
You're pretty sure you can hear Jess's thoughts. It's not much.
Oh no, he's just freaked out by what he hears. It's so horrific inside Jace's mind that he's not sure he wants to know.
I'm just gonna eyeball him as I'm listening.
In fact, you're pretty certain you hear some very deep, otherworldly voice describing exactly what I'm saying right now. But you also hear from behind the door. You hear from behind the door, sounds like chewing, but almost like chewing on metal.
Tasty.
We don't hear this, so we have no idea what's
Correct.
going on.
You do not.
I
Do
just
I know
see
what
him
that is?
stare weirdly at me. I'm just like.
You can now hear your eyeballs blink.
You said like. You put.
Do
like,
I know what that sound is?
Yeah, it's like squish.
Give me an intelligence check.
20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
10.
It sounds like something chewing on metal.
There's something chewing on metal.
It doesn't sound very big.
Alright. I'm gonna get 10-foot pole and poke around the door.
Alright, you poke around the door. The stone doesn't seem to budge at all, but when you get to the door and you tap it a few times, the door does kind of swing back and forth a little bit. It is latched, but it's not very tightly latched, so it has a bit of leeway before it gets stopped by the latch.
Is the chewing still occurring?
Yes, it is. Oh, real quick, describe each of what your characters look like. I forgot what they look like.
I don't remember. I made this character like months ago.
Like, what are you wearing? What color is it? Stuff
I am
like that.
wearing a purple robe, a circlet, and I have a lovely pearl ring that I still don't know what does on my finger.
Okay. You?
I'm wearing studded leather. I have really long hair.
Okay, you.
I've got a red tinted leather armor and don't see it, but I'm supposed to have a cloak.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be wearing my cloak, however, it's wrapped up in my backpack currently.
All right.
Other than the clothing, it's just the traditional elf
Right, yeah.
look, you know.
Sorry about that, but anyway, continue.
How many torches do we have lit?
You have one torch lit currently, and it seems like it still has a good while to go before it goes out.
I have some things that'll make you see torches. No torches though.
Okay. Who's got the torch?
Me.
Okay. You mind if I borrow that for a second?
Sure. I hand him the torch.
Light the
All
door
right.
on fire.
You pass the torch.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna ever so slightly push the door open and kind of stick the torch through and look to see if I can see in the room without actually going in the room.
All right. You stick the torch in, and you look in. This room looks like it's been carved out of the stone just randomly in directions wherever they decided to start cutting. In the walls, you do see dark veins, maybe iron. They were probably mining iron here. But you do see it's dark iron until eventually it starts turning orange. And up against the wall, you see what looks like a large beetle thing chewing on the wall.
About how big would you say this beetle is?
The man earlier
Probably about
on the wall.
2 feet long and about 1 foot thick. It has like a very thick curve. Here, let me see if I can pull up a photo of it.
Hey, just to let the group know, I forgot to tell y'all earlier, but in the cave there were symbols on the crates. It was the fist on fire and the symbol of. It was a fist on fire and then the symbol of Harper's. Just heads up.
Oh.
Sounds friendly enough.
Yes. There was also one other symbol that she didn't recognize.
That's what the fist on fire was.
No, that one you
Oh.
recognized it, but you didn't remember the name of.
Ah, lovely.
Okay. That is what
Ew.
you see.
We don't see it. That
Right,
one-
that's what he sees.
I lightly pull the torch back, pull the door to, and is there a place for a lock to go?
There is no lock, but there is a latch that you can just kind of move downward.
Is there a way that I could lock said latch in place?
You could probably tie it in place.
Would a padlock work?
If you drilled a hole through the wood, yeah.
Kind of. I'm going to close the door back.
Matt just grabs a hand drill out of his pocket. Just.
Quietly.
Don't you wish you had a mystery muscatool or something like that?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Alright. I close the door back and walk the other way.
Oh,
Okay, you see him close the door, torch in,
Oh, and I give you
turn
the torch
around and
back.
walk off.
Give you the torch back.
He gives you the torch and starts walking into the
it
darkness.
couldn't have been that bad, could it?
We're going the other way.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
He kind of
Where's
covers
the
his
door
ears
at?
for a second when you start talking.
I'm not listening.
Can you still hear my thoughts?
Everyone can hear your thoughts.
Oh.
It's quite easy.
I don't want to hear his thoughts.
Just a big text bubble appears next
Oh,
to my
don't
head
worry.
at all times.
There's not much.
Let's go down the
Just
other
a cricket
hallway.
playing racquetball.
Let's go down the other hallway.
Okay. I guess we go down the
Oh,
other
don't forget the
way.
1,000 voices.
Yeah, sure.
Bless you, you good?
Yeah, just need tissue.
Okay, cool. Oh.
Do you need me to go get some?
We've gone through the wall. We've discovered how to phase through objects. Wow. I'll go get some.
Alright, I'll cut this part too.
Be
I gotta
right
make
back.
a really loud noise so I can see it in the audio. Ah!
Oh, there was also a really deep pit in the cave. So.
Was there any,
With
If you have any
stairs going
theories,
down.
go ahead and talk about them now.
was there any raw materials in the pit?
I didn't go down into it.
Oh.
I dropped a rock in it to count how long it would take to hit the bottom. It was like 7
What
seconds.
sound did it make when it hit the bottom?
Oh.
It was a decent sized rock too. But there were stairs like leading down into the pit. But that was entering from one side of it. You had to squeeze through. And then you could see
Actually,
like
I
a way
found
to
out
the
a
other
way
side
that
of
we
it.
could go down there without taking any fall damage.
Feather fall. That's the first level spell.
10-foot pole.
Slash game
Explain.
creative.
Okay. There's something called the shepherd's jump.
Okay, that's not going to help you survive a 300-foot drop.
Hey, so
You
now
didn't
I
say it
know
was 300
exactly how
feet.
deep it is.
Like 70 foot maybe.
70, yes, but
Did you say there were stairs? Can we just walk?
Yeah, there's literally
yeah,
stairs.
there's just stairs.
But I wouldn't
You can take
recommend
walk
going down there.
downstairs.
Okay, have any of you seen The Hobbit?
No.
You have. Okay, you remember when
I
Gandalf was
still
going into
haven't.
that dead guy area, and he's walking on those stairs that was just like stones sticking out of the wall? It's those type of stairs.
Oh.
Okay, okay. I just like gracefully like just dance down the stairs, you know.
Do the Legolas things.
Yeah.
Mixed with a bit of Jack Sparrow.
You don't know where, but I picked up a jar of dirt.
When I die, I'm gonna be turned into ashes and just put in a jar, and then my friends are gonna be carrying me around. It's like, oh, I got a jar. I got
Technically it'd be a
jar.
jar of ash though.
Huh?
Technically it'd be a jar of ash.
If you wait long enough, it becomes dirt.
That's true. I don't think they'd be around long
No.
long though.
they'd be ash.
Personally, I want to be put
And
onto
then the other
a
thing
tiny
would be
Viking ship, and I want someone to shoot a flaming arrow at the ship and burn the ship.
Very well.
Yes.
I will grant you that wish. When you die, you will become
No, I mean in like
jar of
real
ash.
life. In real life, that's what I want.
Oh. I'll grant you that wish too.
You can't. You'll probably be dead before me, as you are 4 years older than I am.
Hmm.
You never know. You could
Seriously,
have the
4?
blessing of long life.
Yeah.
Or the curse of long life.
Wait.
Could be.
No.
That would mean you're.
No?
That would mean you're
He's
14.
18.
Oh, you're 8. I thought you were 20.
How many times do we have to go over this?
Don't
That's
worry,
why I
people
was
think I'm
confused.
20.
I'm like,
so-
you're 2 years younger than me. I'm maybe a year younger than him.
I thought you were 20.
I thought you were only a few months younger
When were you born?
Oh my god.
2006, May 14th.
October
My
20
social security number is.
Wait. October 25th of 06. So what's
That's about 8-month difference.
yeah? So almost a year.
Okay. I turned 17 soon. I don't want to.
You will
It only
regret
comes with
it.
more back problems. It only comes with more back
You
problems.
regret the choice that you can't make.
And your knees hurt all the time? It's horrible.
They already do.
Yeah,
More so.
Something about turning 17 was like, you know, those annoying questions you always get on your birthday. So how does it feel to be enter age, right? And you're just like, same as yesterday. Not when you turn 17. Like, you wake up on your birthday and you're just like, oh.
You think that's bad? Wait till you turn 18. The morning of, I woke up and my back chose violence.
I wake up in the morning and I turn to get out of bed, it's just crack, 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 crack.
And-
as my back pops, yes.
But don't worry. It only gets worse from there.
Oh, I know. You should have heard me when I woke up on my 16th birthday. It sucked.
Yeah. Anyways. Hey, and welcome back. Sorry for that cut again.
Again. No, just use seamless editing. They'll never know that we'll cut.
Well, I have to say hello and welcome. That way I can see the audio spike and I know where to go cut to.
And you don't watch the video over when you edit it?
I do. I watch it 3 times. These things are like an hour and 6 minute long. Eventually, I have to cut corners somewhere.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay, we've gone down the other hallway because you told us to.
Yes, so
Won't
you
tell us
start
why.
going down the other hall. I should have done this while we weren't cutting, but thankfully I have it prepared.
Good job.
You
I'm
start
proud of
walking
you.
down here, and you
moving
see
up.
on this side I have little keys that let me know where the next hall
Nice.
Add a bit more bass next time.
The poor classes around us.
It's Friday.
Yeah, nobody's here.
Actually,
free
no,
ma-
there
you
isn't.
get free
there are
fries
some
and-
classes on Friday.
I had a class today.
My class is downstairs.
I had a biology class.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah, someone.
you've
failed.
been this way, haven't you?
Huh?
You've been this way.
No, I went out of the cave. I left.
Oh yeah.
I went to a different cave. So.
Okay. I guess we'll keep going cautiously.
Cautiously.
What are we looking for again?
Yes.
Was this Angela?
Well, we're
Looking
talking
for
about
Angela?
that. Can I borrow your calligraphy pen real quick? Thank you. Alright, so you walk up through this hall and you see it go down. It is slanted downward, this part. Not very violently. No pun intended. Anyway, not very violently slant, but it's maybe like a 10-degree slant.
Okay.
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 I
I
just
look
are we
at the
doing?
I look at the ceiling. Is there anything about the ceiling?
You look at the ceiling, it looks like it's made of rough carved stone. It's a bit rougher than the walls and the floor is, but it is in a slightly archway shape. You know, they usually do that to added strength to keep from fall-ins and stuff like that.
Is it like
Cave-ins?
this
Yeah,
way
cave-ins.
to the hallway or this way?
It's sideways. So like when you're walking forward, the archway is from side to side.
Okay.
Yes. Normal structural integrity things.
Alright. So is there, do I see anything out of the ordinary?
Me walking forward holding a bunch of knives.
Yeah, you see him.
Aside from him,
Me holding a rock.
It's a lovely
is there
piece of
anything
horse.
outside of this group that is out of the ordinary?
You walk down and you do see a hallway
Mineral.
going off to the north-ish, and it looks like at the end of this room, at the end of this hall, it opens
Very
up into a larger room.
So we're here.
Brr.
It's cold. It's
Well,
in my car.
Right here,
Not that bad.
you're right here, and it looks like there's a hall that splits off this way, and it looks like this might open into a larger room.
Let's go to the larger room.
This one?
I want to. That's where I want to go. I got
Okay.
a rock.
I just start walking forward.
Okay.
I
not
can
a
throw
rock.
things.
You think if you put it on the ground, I'd pick it up
Okay.
and go find a Korok?
We go to the southern side.
Yeah.
Southern Hall-ish looking thing.
We go to the southwest.
Okay.
Youngwood.
Move the thingamajiggy.
The D4?
Yeah, that thing.
Move our physical.
Okay, let me find the.
We're only here in spirit. That is our physical body right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure is.
Yeah.
Square, square. Here you are.
Uh-oh.
Hi, map.
I'm a map, I'm a map, I'm a map. Okay. Is it that? Yes, there we go.
Oogly big gooly.
No. So you see that sludge? That means there's something bad in there. As you
Or
can tell from the
they're
other
just
two
pre-made
rooms.
tiles.
Yes. But from the other two rooms, you see there's a blood
Well, we-
stain
we-
there.
We should 3D print
It's
some
just
tiles.
Kool-Aid
Just-
there.
That'd be nice.
There were bugs in both of them. There's a pattern
And you get yourself some
that I'm
gray
making
film.
up on the spot because I can't.
He has no pattern recognition abilities.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go listen to the door.
Should,
All right.
Should I do that?
Actually, yeah, you
Yeah.
have the thiefing.
I don't know. Do you really want to?
Based on your last run.
I'm gonna go listen to the door.
Okay, give me a D100 roll.
31.
31. It's not as out of body experience, super hearing as it was last time, but it's still really good. This room, you don't hear anything. Although you do hear the air coming from just the entrance and the breathing of your fellow adventurers.
We really like this.
As I drop my rock, I try to not laugh, but I fail miserably.
As a, I'm gonna assume like 20-year-old. Have you been smoking for 50 years of your 20 years living?
No.
Alright.
With that breathing?
You know, it's handling dead bodies and all that. It gets to you.
Yeah, the formaldehyde
Yeah.
really gets to you.
Yeah, tell that to
Oh no, there's no formaldehyde. It just
yeah, tell that to my cousin.
smells terrible.
Character cousin.
Aw.
Never heard of a person named character. What a character it has to be.
Stop with the dad jokes, please.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I tap the door cautiously with the 10-foot pole.
Okay.
Knock
It
knock.
cautiously taps back. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna
The
say
door just like grows a hand and knocks.
You hear it echo inside, and
I throw the rock at it very hard.
it blasts through the wood. This wood is not in great condition.
Cool.
And through
That's
it,
what the
you
boss
can
monster
see
was.
another carved out room. This room looks like it was made mostly for mining also. However, in the end of it, you also see a lot of mining tools scattered all about. It seems like whatever they were doing here was left in a hurry. And you also see another one of those almost bug-like things chewing on another vein of iron.
No, my rock.
Beetle? Like the beetle thing?
The thing I showed you a picture of. It doesn't seem to pay you much mind.
No, my rock.
Do you reckon my dagger would pierce it if I threw it at it? Does
Up
it look?
to you.
Does it look sturdy?
It does have some pretty thick chitin shell.
Let's not do that.
How
Do we want to go
How,
in here?
how far in the room is my rock?
Okay, this isn't working. I'll just need to borrow somebody's pencil.
I have a whole
Bleeding
set.
through my Ah!
Any shade you need.
Number 2.
I haven't sharpened the number 2. I don't
Here,
ever use
catch.
that one.
I said catch. How far into the room is my rock?
It goes about to here.
Crap.
It lost most of its momentum from hitting the wall. Or the door, I mean.
Wait, it goes to where?
How far away is one of those pickaxes on the ground?
He said like right here.
About as far as the rock is.
So where's the beetle?
I reckon
gonna
it's safe
go
enough
into
to
the
run
room.
over, grab that pickaxe, and.
Let me find the rest of the
Oh,
room.
okay.
I lost the room.
There it is. Okay.
I'm gonna go into the room and retrieve my rock.
Okay, so
Let's do it quietly.
Yeah, quietly.
the beetle thing is right here. Your rock is right there, and then there's equipment pretty much all along the walls. It is not chewing on a vein. It's near a vein, but it is chewing on a pickaxe.
I would like to
What is
run
pickaxes
and grab a
made?
pickaxe and then smash the bug.
Looks like either darkened steel or iron, and then a wooden handle.
You can't use metal.
I just can't use magic with metal.
Yeah, he can use metal.
I can still use the metal. Yes,
Technically,
anyways,
he's holding the wooden handle.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, yeah, I would like to
He's just not good at it. since he
silently
doesn't-
run and grab a pickaxe off the floor and smash the bug.
Silently, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Elf footsteps.
Grab a pickaxe off the floor and smash it. Give me a dexterity check and then an attack roll.
I just
11
wanted to
plus
grab my
my
rock.
dexterity. Oh, so 10, and then
But you succeeded.
wait, what?
Last time here. So what was your dexterity?
10.
10.
Yeah,
Alright, and then your attack roll?
that's also D20.
Yep. Make sure to add your
That's it.
strength and attack bonus, which would be +1.
Yeah. So 11.
11.
I'm going to grab my military pick as seeing him charge the bug.
Okay.
Take defense.
You run over, you reach down, try to swoop the pickaxe from the floor. You miss, you kind of have to stop and then run back, grab it. You run over and you bring it down. The thing never even looks at you. And the pickaxe smacks into the chitin. You hear a crack. It looks like you did break a bit of this thing's exoskeleton, but your pickaxe didn't go through it. It lets out a screech as it turns around, and you see these almost like feather-like antennae come straight up, pointing towards you, and it screeches at you. Roll initiative. Everybody else who's joining initiative, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I kind of just like grab the knife and slash
to
these
join?
feather things.
You don't have to.
I'm just gonna watch him.
I'm gonna step back and stay on the defensive.
I'm just gonna step back and watch him.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 4.
A 4 on initiative.
It's as D20 still, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay, yeah.
All right, you go first.
Yay!
And you rolled a 1.
Okay, well, seeing the little feather things come up, I just like reach over my other hand and slash them with my knife.
All right.
One of them.
Nice. That's a dagger. Give me a 2-hit roll. Add your dexterity instead of your strength.
7 plus 1. And wait. Okay, that was way too many instructions in one go.
Roll a d20. What'd you roll?
A 7.
Okay, add 1 from your attack bonus.
8.
And then add your dexterity modifier.
7.
You have a -1 to dexterity.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
You miss. You swing at it, and the antennae kind of fold back out of your way, and then come right back up. Its turn. It lunges at you. Do you have anything metal on your person?
I guess technically that circlet's metal. That ring is probably made of metal. I didn't check
The
before I stuck
circlet?
it on my
Are you
hand.
wearing it?
Am I? I assume I am.
Okay.
It's on
It
my
lunges for
inventory.
your head.
Oh no.
You see underneath these jaws with very sharp, look like very thick bone teeth come up and lunge right for your forehead. What's your armor class?
9.
What?
9.
9?
Can I
It
intervene?
hits. You can, but you have to roll initiative to join initiative. It hits, and you wince, expecting a bite to come down on your head, but you don't feel it. You feel it next to your forehead, and it is chewing on that circlet. And you feel it, the smooth texture of the circlet go away as it becomes rough around the whole length of your head. You guys see it turn orange, and eventually it just falls apart.
So it's just like
So
a,
it's rusting.
like a rust
everything.
creature. Yeah.
Some would call it a rust monster.
All right. I guess I'll
And that's the actual name.
I really don't know what to do. That was such a random thing.
Alright, are you joining initiative?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay. Alright, it is your turn.
I'm just standing there looking confused.
Well, let me erase the circlet from my inventory real quick.
Yep.
Just-
So this about to attack, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna have to like run in there and attack it before it gets a hold of you.
Alright, well, I guess I'll is it still near my head? Is it like
It
floating?
is currently, its legs are all on your chest, and its head is right up in your face.
Oh, okay.
It's currently latched onto you. You see it has a long tail-like thing, and it's wrapped all around your waist, almost like a belt, keeping itself onto you.
I look at the tail and I tell the creature, you know, your tail would make a nice belt. And I just like say it in the most sinister voice possible.
Alright. You trying to make an intimidation check, or?
I'm just making it rethink its life decisions.
Okay.
So yes.
Sure, what invitation?
Give me an intimidation check. That's a d20, add your charisma modifier.
7
You
plus
failed.
4. Oh, 7 plus 4. Give me a moment. That's
9. No.
11.
11. No, sadly, it doesn't seem to react to it at all.
Oh man, it doesn't understand English.
Alright, was that your
No, it's whatever
turn?
I'm speaking. Common.
I'm gonna tell the beetle that sucked.
What?
I'm gonna tell the beetle that really sucked.
Are you using...
Uh-huh.
Okay. I forget. Did you take it as a cantrip or as a spell?
I don't remember.
So, I made a homebrew rule. I don't allow cantrips usually. This thing, if it's a cantrip, it cannot deal damage. If it's a spell, it can deal damage. Right? If it's a cantrip, it just gives it the disadvantage and everything. So I'll let you decide since you don't have it written down. Is it a
It
spell?
is written down, but I think it is cantrip.
It's a cantrip. All right. He starts
1d6.
insulting it, and though it cannot understand him, it can hear him, which is all it needs. And you see it pull its head back from your forehead, and just kind of slouches for a second. And it just looks sad.
I look at its sad eyes and I go, oh, and I just like pet it. I give it like a
Do you
nice,
have braces
a
in the
warning
game?
brace. I presume not.
Okay.
That beetle will be giving you a smooch.
I mean, I just like start petting it.
Well,
in
you
the
know,
most, like,
one good
comforting
way to keep a
possible.
wizard from casting spells is to make sure that their hands cannot move and that they can't use verbal components.
I blink the spell using Morse code.
Anyways,
Yeah, anyways, I would like to just like gently pet this creature in the most comforting way possible.
alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, it is its turn. It looks sad. And then gets over it really quickly. Although it still does have disadvantage on all of its attacks, and you have advantage on all attacks against it. Then it looks at that really nice ring on your hand, and it tries crawling from your chest onto your arm, bringing your hand up to its mouth, chewing on the ring. What's your armor class? Minus the +1 from the circlet.
Hey, yo, if you eat
I didn't know
that-
there was a +1 for the circle, so it's still 9. It was
Oh, okay.
always 9. It's always been 9, and it will forever be 9.
Alright, it hits again. It bites down on your finger. This time, since it's such a small ring, you do feel it on your finger, and you take 4 points of damage as it bites your finger off.
Oh, delicious.
You are currently missing a finger. The finger that had the ring on it. I'll let you decide which finger had the ring on it.
Well, presumably that would be my right ring finger, so
Okay.
don't have that anymore.
So you kind of need the torch right now.
And the
No, I
ring
just
is
casually
gone.
bite it back.
You bite it back. It is your turn. Give me an attack roll. You know what? Real cool advantage.
Okay.
Plus the advantage given to you by the vicious mockery.
Okay.
So 3 advantage.
I got a 9.
9. Roll again.
I got a 5.
5. Roll again.
Oh,
No, pick it up and roll.
yeah.
Yeah, it has to be on the table.
I got another 9.
Your dice suck, man. You want to trade it in for what's under the box?
It could be worse or it could be better.
That's what I'm thinking. You know what? Sure, we'll go for it.
Now, don't forget, once you do this, nobody else can do it.
Hold on.
It is done for the entirety of the game.
Let me look at this.
Yeah, I'll take the dungeon dice. Why not?
Okay,
And it's gonna be like a 1.
let us see what the dungeon dice is. It's a 5!
I rolled that anyways.
Yeah, okay,
Oh.
you lean down to bite on it, and you bite down on some chitin. And you just gnaw it, and you pull it, and you get a toothache. But other than that, nothing really happens.
Oh. Alright. I guess next up, out of something's bones, I'll be creating
What
a
is this
articulated
game?
finger.
Alright, it's its turn, unless anybody else wants to do anything.
You know, your mother must be real proud of you.
Okay, the second one you're going to have to join initiative to do this.
Fine.
Alright, roll initiative.
11.
11. Okay, yeah, you are up first.
I'm using that for my...
Alright, your mother must be real proud of you.
I look
Oh
at
yeah,
you,
it makes a wisdom saving throw.
I look at you and
What's
I
your
just say
wisdom?
like, oh, she did lead me
Ah.
in the forest.
Mine?
Oh.
No, this thing's not great. And then, what is your charisma?
15.
15. Alright,
I have a higher charisma than you.
it
Probably not
again
for a
looks
wizard, but,
really,
you know.
really sad. In fact, it stops gnawing on your finger, licks a bit of the blood off of his face, and oh, it's your turn.
Should I feel bad for it again? I don't know.
It just bit your finger. It went Smeagol on you.
Did you forget this character has mental issues?
That's true.
Oh,
Oh yeah, give me a Constitution check.
me?
Yes.
You need the torch.
8.
8. You take 1 point of damage from blood loss.
We're down to 3.
The torch.
Cauterize your
Do
wounds.
you want the torch or not?
Or do you want the cleric?
No, I want an articulated bone finger.
Do you want to die before you get one?
Fine. I will. Should I walk over to you?
Walk over to her. She's got it.
I actually have no spells because we didn't give me one.
What level are you?
2.
2?
I have
You
nothing.
have cure wounds.
I do now.
I thought you had cure and cause wounds.
So will that fix the
No.
finger, or will that just heal?
I didn't
the
have
spot it's
anything.
covered?
Okay, you have cure and cause
Can I
wounds.
have a pencil?
Catch.
You said cure and cause?
It's the same spell, but it can be reversed. So it's either cure or a cause.
Oh wait, does that get the finger back, or does it keep the?
It just closes the wound. It doesn't
Great,
regrow
I still
wounds.
want the articulated finger. All right, I guess
We should have went the other way.
I shouldn't have thrown that damn rock.
I
Are
shouldn't
you
have. I
coming
shouldn't have
over to
worn
me
that
or
ring.
not?
Can you heal me from a distance?
You
Or
could
should I- I'm
use
just
the
gonna
spell.
I'm just gonna walk
Yeah.
over to you and I grab my knife and I just kind of stab it as I walk over to her.
I need the pencil here.
Does it have hands of any sort?
It's got
The,
Nice.
the rust monster?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Aw, I wanted to stab its fingers. Vengeance.
It's like
Do
an
I
insect.
want to heal you now? I don't know if I want to heal you now.
kill him? We'll get this over with quicker.
I point the arm with the insect on it, and I'm just like, yes, you did it.
It is for the sake.
It's just dripping blood.
For
Do
the
I
sake
look okay?
of tame.
Fine.
Alright, well, yeah.
I use my cure wounds on you to cauterize you.
Huzzah! I take the insect hand, I just go huzzah!
Okay, so yeah, he waddles over to you carrying this giant bug thing that's just crawling on his arm, gnawing at his hand. He sticks his hand out towards you with with this rust monster on it. It's now staring you in the face. Are you casting Cure Wounds?
Yes.
Doesn't it
You are
have-
joining initiative.
Doesn't it have a pretty face? I just
Alright,
asked
what's
you
your
guys why
initiative?
you're trying to cast
17.
17. It is your turn. So cast Cure Wounds on him. That requires touch, so you have to actually touch him. Magic touch. All right.
Why did we all
Give
three
me
laugh exactly the same?
give me a d6 roll and add your Constitution to it. Yes. Not you. You don't roll a d6. You just add your Constitution to her roll.
Oh, kill.
2. Okay. So what's your Constitution?
1 plus 1.
Plus 1. So you heal 3 points.
Yay, I'm back up to 6. That works.
What's your max hit points?
8.
8.
I have more health than you.
I have more health than you too. My max is at
Oh.
14.
I have more health than you.
Mine is 9.
Mine is 14.
You know, I still have more charisma than you, so oh well.
What's your charisma?
16.
He just tricks you into thinking he has more health than you. Okay. Don't need this anymore.
That hurt my feelings. You just threw that book on the floor.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't like books.
It was worse than
I'm a
the hat
DM, I
on
love
the floor
books.
earlier.
I'm literally in a literature class.
All right. So that was your turn. Soko or Silco or whatever it is. Your turn.
Silco.
Silco. Ricola.
I call you Silky for short.
No.
What are
Yes.
you doing, Silco?
I'm just gonna keep watching.
You watch as this man is being mauled to death by a bug that
You know
eats
what,
metal.
actually? If you keep on doing that, you're depressed.
Okay.
Those who long fingers are
He makes a wisdom check. What's your charisma?
15.
15. He fails. All right. It is your turn. Yes.
It isn't your turn, it seems.
Just kind of sat in the corner of the room.
Do you think I could just like lower the bug down with one of the like iron pickaxes or whatever other tools are scattered throughout the room?
You can certainly try.
I'll do that. I'll just like put the smell of the iron right next to its nose if it has one, and I'll just just let it smell the iron. I'll taunt it with the iron.
You see, we have many choices of our delectable
Yes.
from ingredients.
Much more delicious than our friend over here.
Oh wait, did it eat the ring? I
make-
should probably get rid of that.
A charisma check.
Can I join
17
in on
plus
that?
4, 21.
21. That'll do it. It turns and after looking over your now healed finger, it sees that nice pickaxe. It licks that last piece of blood off of its face. And it jumps onto the pickaxe and starts gnawing on it. Alright, you are out of combat without dealing a single point of damage to this thing.
I thought I was out of cuddles. We were like, it was cuddling me, you know? It was a nice long hug.
Anyway.
I'm turning around and leaving.
I tell it have a nice day before I do the same. Wait, is there anything else in this room we should be taking note of?
Yeah. Are any of the tools stand out from the others?
Yes!
How do you meant for that to happen first?
In the back of the room, right over here, you see a very nice looking sledgehammer. It has gold inlay and a ruby at the very top center of it.
I'm gonna grab that and
Do you reckon I set the bug near it?
It is heavy. This thing weighs at least 30 pounds.
is there anything else besides that?
Other than that, everything looks like pretty standard mining equipment.
I'm gonna walk out with it, like hiding it from the beetle.
Okay. It is very invested with the third pickaxe. It has already finished 2 of them.
So, wait, do you think I could keep this thing as a pet?
Huh?
No.
It'd be a very expensive pet.
Oops, I didn't mean to
Unless
bring
you're
it into
a
your
dwarf, I
forge.
guess.
Just feed it a few gold pieces.
Yeah, you know Garrett or whatever his name was, the blacksmith guy. Actually, was like, "Hey, I found a new friend. Do you like him?"
It just starts running around the forge.
Oh, it would eat everything.
Oh my gosh, what was its name? The freaking dragon from that one movie that I think's
Oh, the
copyright.
Gronkle?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Reminds me of a Gronkle.
That.
Then there are the Iron Snappers. That was only in the TV show though.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Then there was a really, really big one. I forget what that's
we don't
called.
talk about that one. Alright, everybody who wants to, give me an intelligence check.
Sure, I'm intelligent. Really, -1 modifier. So I got 13.
13?
Right.
19.
13, 19.
Yeah,
You
smart
two
ones.
know that this was probably a very young Rustmaster. You do know it was Rustmaster. You know that not only was it very young, this is probably less than a week old. These things get up to about 30 feet long.
Make a great pet. I can use it for transportation.
They've been known to be used as siege weapons, eating entire iron gates and walls to cities.
Lovely.
Do I know anything
That
about
also means that now they are known to where pretty much the second they hatch, they're on their own. But being how young they are, you think a mother probably isn't super far away.
Hey, there's probably a 30-foot one of these nearby because this is less than a week old.
Is there anything on... Wait, did you keep the pickaxe that you hit it with?
I have no metal left.
It ate the pickaxe.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, wait, I don't even have a purple ring.
Do I know
ring
anything
anymore.
about that sledgehammer?
Did the pearl survive?
The sledgehammer, give me a lore check. 2 of them actually, if you want. What'd you say?
Did the pearl on
It
the ring
spit the
survive?
pearl out.
Oh, can I grab the pearl?
Sure, go ahead.
Great, I just...
Give me a dexterity check.
I rolled a
See if
6,
it notices you.
6 and a 4.
6 and a 4.
Give it a dex check.
It looks valuable, but other than that, it doesn't look really important.
Can I like situate it on my back so I don't have to carry it?
You can, but it hurts your shoulder. In fact, you have to keep the head very close to your shoulder. Any farther away, it feels like it's pulling you backwards. Like this thing is heavier than even a warhammer.
Alright. Did you ask me for a roll?
Yes, dexterity check.
Okay, I got a 17.
17, you get in and out, grab the pearl without it noticing.
Wait, no, I got a 16 because...
16,
yeah.
same thing.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
can I
It's
take
just
this
it's a little harder to
to-
find the pearl.
I would appreciate it if I could take this sledgehammer to the blacksmith before we keep going.
That one's one.
I'm sorry, what?
I said ow, because I hit myself in the face.
So what's happening?
Yeah, that's cool though. Let's go back to the blacksmith.
Okay, you head back to the blacksmith. You head out through the same path you took. You get to the... Sorry. You get to the entrance of the dungeon. You go up to the forge. Time has passed. It looks like it's almost late evening at this point. The forge is still open. You see the light from the fire coming out through it. And as you go up near it, you see what looks like a clay sculpture that this guy's working on in the shape of a large skull.
Yeah, well, I guess as we pass by the gates, can I like grab some of those rib cages I discarded earlier?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one and yeah.
Are you around here anywhere? Kind of generally shout toward the shop.
Yeah, you see his head lift up from behind the sculpture. Says, "Ah, you're back. Work is going pretty well on this. How's your thing going?"
It looks very well. Well, we found a few rooms, and this, and I pick it up and as carefully as possible set it on the counter.
It does make a good thud when it hits the table, even though you're trying to do it carefully. He looks at it and goes, "Oh my. That must be Darren's sledgehammer. I know he's very fond of it. You'll probably find him in the tavern. But I don't remember it being that large. Anyways, I'm sure he's very eager to get that back ever since he had to evacuate the mines.
I'll see that it gets to him.
Thank you. I'm sure he'd be very grateful for you."
I'm just in the corner of this room carving this bone, the rib cages into a nice articulated finger.
And with that, I think we can call it quits for today. We'll meet back next time. You are in the tavern, or you're outside the dungeon, so it's a pretty safe place to spend some downtime.